All right, boys. How we doing, boys? All right. Can you? Hopefully, you can hear me. All right. 18 people, by the way. Tremendos. Cheers. Evening, Abra. Evening, Carps. Evening, Emmy. But I'm good, thank you. Started York save. Good. How's it getting on? Paul, how you doing, buddy? Josh. Good evening, everyone. I've only had, since I had to down a pint at the second attempt. So I had a pint and a half, then I've had another can, but they're only small cans. How are you doing, AD? Well, you weren't there at the end of the stream, AD. I'm not a traitor. I'm a traitor if I'd have resigned. I'm a traitor if I'd have resigned and then gone to Sampdoria. Totally understand that, but excuse me, I'm quite quite spiteful. I am. I'm quite a spiteful kind of person, especially when it comes to football and stuff. There's been a long time when the team that I looked after for years have struggled of late, and I left them in the Prem, struggling in the Prem, not doing well in the Prem, and now they were before the lockdown and the season finished. They were bottom of Division 2. And I kind of was half enjoying that. Mainly because I wanted to get back into it myself. No. So yeah, I know you're only messing, pal. I know you're only messing, but yeah. So hope we're well. I'm good. Got the Juve on tonight. Pogba on the back. So we're just about to play our first game. If you weren't at the end of the chat, at the end of the stream last week, I think we got the job on New Year's Eve or something like that. So I've literally been in the job 3 days. I've cleared out some of the squad, put some into the reserves, put some into on transfer lists. We've when they sacked Ranieri, they must have pretty much sacked the whole of the backroom staff as well. So there's the league table for you all to see. We start tonight in 17th. We have got a game in hand. So that can see us climb a little bit. Genoa in 12th. So that's where we got sacked as manager as Genoa. In 12th. 23 points. We're 5 behind them. Kai, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Aubrey, I've started watching about 30 shirts now, so I'm just waiting to see what happens with the house. We got some really good news about a house on Friday, so hopefully after it's all settled down I'll have a good idea how much money I'm gonna have spare, and I'm fancying a little shirt treat. I'm watching 5 or 6 on eBay and then about 20 on Depop. Yes, so said you were, buddy. Yeah, we got sacked at it was about 1 o'clock, to be fair, buddy. So yeah, we weren't happy, but I actually enjoyed looking for the job, and then Sampdoria came up. We couldn't say no. I said I have got that spiteful streak in me. Yes, Abby, fingers crossed. So basically, we got a call on Thursday morning saying from the council lady who's been looking after our application, said she said, have you had a phone call yet? And we were like, no. And she was like, all right, okay. And she put the phone down. And we were like, well, she never rings. And then she rang back about an hour later. It's not her who decides who gets the houses, but she said she spoke to the company that are sort of dishing out the houses, and said that it was going to go to us. Now, we haven't spoke to them yet, but she said it's not her job to tell us, but Broadacres, the company that are looking after the houses, basically said, yeah, you can let them know. You can let them know if you want, because she knew that I was getting very stressed out about it and stuff. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Brand new house as well. We went to see the building site. It's about 2 months off. So you've got this room for another 2 months. But anyway, happy days. Hopefully. Right, let's pick a team. So we're going with this 4-1-4-1, which we kind of decided on last week's stream. I've added some tactics. We're going to be quite positive. I don't want to be too defensive. We have hopefully got... what's he called? Is it Sisto? Yeah. We've hopefully got Sisto on the way. He should be here for the next game to fill a void on that left-hand side. The issue is going to be goals, I think. Just depending on how attacking to go with my centre half. We're not great. I think I'm just gonna go Tonelli. Tonelli's a little bit more experienced. We're not great in defence, if I'm honest. We've got Ronaldo Vieira, ex-Yorkshire boy. Oh shit, we're a little bit short on this side. We've got Matt Ritchie. We've got Matt Ritchie, which I suppose is not a... Well, I'm hoping that we're gonna sell him. Actually, I'm gonna put Bamba as a winger. Oh dear me, we're not great. We are not great. My best player's unfit, which is nice of him. We definitely need a body in. Who's this guy? This guy's not even registered. Why is he not even registered? Why is he not? Have we maybe just... We've possibly just got him back off loan. Cheers, Carps. Cheers, Abri. I think he's just come back off loan. And then up front, we've got like nothing. These are crap. Just got Gabbiadini. What does he prefer to play? Nothing. Says he wants to be a right winger. Complete forward. I think I might let him be a complete forward actually. Yeah, so the rest of the squad's not... The rest of the squad, boys, isn't great. We have numbers, and I can change it round a bit. But we've got players like Matt Ritchie. We've got this guy who's a centre forward, but once again he can't run. He's not strong. He's finishing. He's 12. Bit shit to be a bit shit to be honest. So there's not a great deal, unfortunately. We've got this guy coming in as well in the summer. He's just fucking garbage. Look, 11 strength. He's 6 foot and he's got 11 strength. What is that all about? Right, anyway, we are playing bottom of the league, Prodone. I've got no cut. There's me, goalkeeping coach, and Palombi, who was former Sampdoria player in the squad, in the coaching squad. So we've had to do a bit. Oh, there's a what's it boy here. He's my Genoa boy. They've got 6 points all season. There'll be a few things I just have to change midstream, boys. Once everything settles down. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Paul. You probably shove them. I didn't realise they were going to be, especially Bamba, was going to be that uncomfortable on that right hand side. The midfield's quite defensive, I think, as well. If I put them two higher up, I think we'll do passing to space a little bit more. I didn't want to put passing to space on if Gabbiadini was going to be up there by himself. He'd probably get a little bit too isolated. But we'll have a little look at that at half time. Oh, Gabbiadini was there. Tonelli. We've had a sniff. Pretty dull first half though. We've had 8 shots. Plenty of the ball. I am looking, even though we're struggling, I don't want to be the kind of... We've got plenty of time to save it. So Yanko doesn't even like that, does he? Why doesn't he like that? What does he want to do? He's a midfielder, really, that's why. He's a decent player. Look at the condition of some of them. Who can do that side for me? There's some shit. There's some absolute shit. Put him out there. Just having a little swap around here, boys. Something like that. Something like that. Evening, Yorkie. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Saturday night. I thought, even though it's lockdown, Saturday night's a Saturday night, innit? But I can't. Couldn't do Thursday. And then the missus said, "Oh, why don't you stream on Saturday?" She's working tomorrow night, so she said, "Why don't you stream Saturday?" So give it a go. To be fair, I don't go out on Saturday nights anyway, even if there's no lockdown or anything. So they've got Milinkovic-Savic's brother in goal. Well, we need a little bit more, don't we? Ooh, let's do a sub. Let's do a sub. There's a lot of poo. There's a lot of poo. Oh, he's not bad. He don't really want to do that, does he? Oh dear. Go with that. Week's been alright. Ralphie last 2 days has been an absolute nightmare. But it's been alright. We've had good weather. We've had really good weather up north, so even though we've only got the back garden, our back garden is shocking. I was planning on spending a fair bit of cash on it, but obviously that's not going to happen now, so we're letting it run to ruin. But oh no, they've scored. Oh no, what a way to start as well. He's my young loney from Genoa. He's my young loney from Genoa. The missus has donated a £5, thank you very much, and asked, how's it going? Not good, because we've just conceded to bottom of the league in the 91st minute against a guy that used to play for our team. So not great. Not great, Amy. But thank you. Thank you for the £5. Bit York City tune. Right, we've got some work to do. Work to do. Thank you, though, Amy. She'll want it back. She'll want it back somehow, lads. I'm sure I've bought some nice this week. I did. I bought some nice ice cream actually tonight. Right, that didn't go well, did it? Ooh, dear boys. DJ Pepper, fucking hell. Sisto is in. Yeah, Sisto's better on the... Well, it says he prefers be a winger on that side, but then it does suit Bamba on that side. We could maybe just still do 2 inverted wingers. I don't think playing him on that side would be too much of a problem. Oh dear, not a good start. Not a good start. Lamie wanted some nice stuff. She's like on... It's like... don't know what it is. It's called Haloers. Do it... Halo or something, I think it's called. Do it again, I missed it. What do you want, DJ Pepper? Right, is he in? Is he in? Is he in? He's there. Let's put him in. Caps, new patron. Thank you very much, buddy. $4.99. I appreciate that, bud. Thank you. And new sub as well, Luke. Thank you very much, buddy. Caps, my man. Get to win some big cash when the football bets. When the football bets get back on, buddy. We'll be at it. Each Saturday we do a little accumulator. I haven't won any money yet for you, but I will do. I will do. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. I think we've got Juventus coming up as well in like a cup game. Right, I think some of the shit's going. Who's this guy? Another one. Just crap. Just crap. I do find in Italian football the amount, like, I just... I'm always planning on winning it. Cos will win. I don't, honestly, I think when we get back to it and I do the accumulators, I'm just not going to make him as wild. And it might mean that you might win, like we're aiming on winning like 100 quid. You might win 20 quid, you might win 25 quid, but the odds will be a little bit better. And now there's more people like donating. I'll up the pledge as well. I'll up the bet. I think it's like £2. I'll put it up to like 3 quid or something. Right, let's get my. It's so difficult that I have to be honest. I should have sat and had a look at through the squad a little bit more. Torre's in, coach. Let's just have a little look. So we've got no one really to play in there. Was doing a we'll see how we go. We have got them two quite high now, and what we will do is let me go back into tactic. What we will do is pass into space. I want us to be a little bit more extra. We'll be more direct, pass into space, get them two. I'm basically relying on the two wide boys. The two wide boys. I'm going to put Gabbiadini as an advanced forward as well. Just get him spearheading the attack. I've got a player issue here. Thorsby can play. No. Cheers though, Rye. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I'm just started working on the Deportivo as well, just doing a few little bits behind the scenes. I've decided to go into the edit. Oh bugger! Decided to go into the editor and do some coaching staff changes. Nothing ridiculous. Basically, I've got all the players from like the Super Depot era, and I've got them all in my coaching staff. So, planning on doing that, and a couple of intros to the tactic that they played, the coaches, the money, and not just dive straight in and say, right, this is the start of the season. We have done this, 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 and this. Just trying to not drag it out a little bit, but just make it a little bit more. As I said, the save's going to be a little bit different. I've got a couple of club philosophies that we're going to look at, and that we're going to not stick to 100%, but the ideas behind it, and players for basically the roles have to be of a certain attributes, have to be of a certain thing. We're going to be looking at work rate, determination, strength, height, and pace. Basically, we're going to be a very aggressive, strong team. The only person that we've got David Platten as well. The only person that's not going to be able to have to stick to the rules is my attacking midfielder, my playmaker. That's going to be because that was Dalminia back in the day, and he just did whatever he wanted. So there's a structure around him, and then Dalminia can be any height, any shape, as long as he can feed the balls in. Ryan, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Thanks for jumping in. What do you think about Alex Bradley? Never heard of him. Yeah, I think after a while you need to change it up a little bit. So we've kind of just done these Let's Plays and stuff, and I have enjoyed it. And I do obviously enjoy it, but just comes to a point where try something different. It will mean not as many games in an episode, but I thought you don't necessarily have to do just this. Is I doing right. Today's episode we are playing two teams, blah 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 blah, and just doing the same every week. So we are going to get into the game a little bit in more detail. So maybe if the video's 20 minutes, 10 minutes might be just chatting about, I don't know, a position, a player, a part of the tactic that we maybe need to tweak or something like that. Rather than, as I said, just doing the generic. Oh no. Sorted. Right. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking the look of it in here. I think better once we get Yanko back. He can go in there and be my advanced playmaker. I suppose we just need to get him back. We have got a couple of players. Leaving as well. So not Amy, don't count. But Regini, he's going. He's on a fair bit of wage. We have got Richie leaving. So it may mean that we can do a little bit in the transfers. Oh, shit. They've got loads of money in the bank, but we've got 70%. We may be able to get a couple. I don't think we could do loans. Or maybe we can. We could probably get a loanee in. And maybe a permanent transfer, maybe. But sorry, I don't know who Alex Bradley is. Harvey, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Bobo, how you doing? Nice to see some regular faces back in. Must be doing something right. Right, Udinese are 7th. Oh, God, I hate tunnels. Remind me after the game to go through stuff and change stuff, boys, because tunnels are just like a waste of time. Oh, they've got a Kaka Lasagna. These had a good season last year. I know. I don't know if he's retired. I forgot to look actually. I don't know if he retired. Bloody, it's snowing. I don't know if he retired or did he start? Is he at Sampdoria this season? So at the start of the game, is he with Sampdoria? I kind of maybe thought he was and he's retired because obviously he'd be like 37, 38 or something like that, won't he? Good tackle. So we're going to pass into space. We just give the ball back a little bit. Do your work, Sisto. Oh, come on. He starts at Sampdoria. He's maybe retired then. He's maybe retired. Alright, come on, Bamba. This was Sampdoria's big money sign. He signed for about 6 million quid, I think. Oh, Sisto. They get theirs down our end and then we don't get ours. Yo, Luke. How you doing, buddy? I take it. Well, obviously you finished. Yeah, he maybe has. I'll have a little look after the game. If he's on a free transfer, we get him back in though, don't we? He must have been offside there anyway. Might have cleared. Come on, Gabbiadini. Well, Lasagna's in. Right. The man's a god. I know, yeah. He's a beautiful man as well, isn't he? He's a beautiful man. I'm pretty sure he'd have retired though. I'd like to get an advanced playmaker in and have play 4-2-3-1, to be honest. I do always find this sometimes the central striker just gets a little bit too isolated. We may have to play him on a maybe a deep line forward or something just to get him to drop in a little bit. Gabbiadini's shite, isn't he? The game's even-ish. If you look at that, the game's even. But I think it's gonna be goal scoring, I think. I think we try and get an advanced playmaker in to play a little bit higher. Play a quite defensive middle two. Maybe because we do have a couple of ball players in there, so a bit like in my Fenerbahce one. We had Emre dropping really deep to pick up the ball. So maybe have Emre, like an Emre style. Let's see if we can find him. Not Emre. Oh, he's a coach. He's a coach. He's gone, boys. He's gone. Has goals been the problem for us? $25. Oh, yeah, 19. They're on less than one a game. Less than one a game, boys. Right. So my just out of interest, my Deportivo one is Well, does the centre of midfield... I've always wondered how high that centre midfield... Because I am a little bit worried that if I put someone up there, that we're just going to be a little bit too caught a little bit too much in there. Would he get up high enough, the centre midfielder on attack? Kind of maybe think I need to have a deep line, maybe play him as a deep line forward. Because I do want my deep line playmaker to kind of be in there. I think is Yanko back? Can he do that? Yankto. Yeah. Change the subject, Treq. What do you think's going to happen with the league? Oh, mate, I honestly don't know. I've just been talking to my mate about it because obviously York City have got a big... York City are really affected by it, so... We've just been laughing because there's a team called Bradford Park Avenue, which was my dad's team. And I've been to watch them a little bit, and me and my mate kind of half follow them. And they're like well bottom of the league. Like well bottom, probably about 15 points adrift, I imagine, of safety. With about 10 games to go, and they've cheekily like put in a big case in to make sure like they stay in the division and the season's voided. I'm thinking, fucking hell, you're down. You're nearly mathematically down. You've got no chance of thinking. They're like pushing and being really like proactive in like the local media about it. It's a bit embarrassing. Bobo, you Tom Davis. He's not very good in the game, though, is he? He's not very good in the game. Let's see what's on the old loan. Absolutely nothing. Nothing that's going to make a real impact for us, is it? Sammy Khedira on loan. Paul says Mazzala on attack. My thing about these though, that who was it? Gabbiadini just wasn't keen on holding up the ball, was he? What do you think about dropping him a little bit shorter, so he comes and gets it a little bit? Yeah, it's like York Rye have been in the top 2 like all season, as well, and obviously it affects us because I know the board, like the club, have ploughed a lot of money in to get out of that league. But I don't know. I don't know. I think the Premier League will finish, and they'll just finish it whenever it needs finishing. But obviously, the other clubs are wanting. The other clubs are wanting people to make a decision, aren't they? I need to add you to my list there. Oh shit. Patreon Legends 8. Ryan Carps. You're in, buddy. There you're in. Thank you very much once again. Appreciate it. The way it's going as well, the way it's going at work, with like, because we're part of the council, and there's how many full-time staff is there? There's me, boss. There's 4 members of staff full-time, a part-timer, and a apprentice. So there's about, how much will be going out in wages? Probably like over 10 grand a month in wages, and we basically just make enough money to like balance the books. And because we're council, we get like, there's no like furlough or anything. We just get full wages. So it might come to a point where the worker might be a little bit more happy if I decide to cut my hours down. And the way it's going with channel members, channel revenue from the wages, ad revenue from the videos, and then you guys supporting on Patreon, what will I be now? I'll be about 50%. I need to make £160 a month from this to make it viable to not work Saturday afternoon so I can get back to coaching. Which in terms I think would be good for the channel, because I'd probably do a few little, I don't know, vlogs or something along those lines. It wouldn't affect the channel. But yeah, so you guys like doing this Patreon and you guys watching the videos and stuff, it's actually making an impact. I've saved up the money as well so far in the Patreon and on my ad revenue. I've not spent my money this year, so I've got a little bit of money stored, and that's going on the new house. So it's all muchly appreciated. As I said, I'm nearly I'm halfway there pretty much now to the 160, which is mint. So thank you very much. Right, I just need to do some staff responsibilities. Who in the chat, let's give it to Palumbo. Who does tunnel chats? Come on, who does it? One of those things in the game that they add and say, oh, look what we've added to the game. And it's like, shit. You're just doing it because it's an easy thing to add to the game. Alright, Emil, no worries, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Hi, Chris. How you doing? That's not a bad shout, right? That St George's Park one. They've got plenty of pitches and space and change rooms and stuff, so it's a good shout. I'll bring you to it. Yeah, see you later, Emil. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Good luck with the York City. Do you get your any new signings? Right. Yeah, Chris, I'm really good, thank you. Really good. We've not started well, but that's. I kind of always think, you know, when you've been sacked, I do always, and you move to another club, I always do find it really hard to sort of like turn the tie around, if you know what I mean. Even though I've moved to a different club, I'm still struggling. I'm just going to keep that on standard. Sometimes think with the more direct, you do struggle. The ball just keeps coming backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Abri, you play the game, buddy. If you still want to download those tactics, especially if the Rise good ones, you download those tactics. You play the game. You play the game. I'm not going to judge you because you spend time answering questions in the tunnel. You're new to Abri. You're new to the game, mate. You're new to the game, aren't you? So you're still loving it all while us lot that have been here a few years are not really interested in tunnel interviews and press conferences and with the same questions. I think this is already the Italian Cup, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the Italian Cup. Yeah. Oh, Chris. Chris. Good save at ID Milan. Milan's on my list for FM21. I need a big club. They've scored already. Fucking hell. It's disallowed. I need a big club revival. So obviously I kind of did it with, well, Real Madrid, I suppose, last year. We've got the Fenerbahce one this year. So Milan's definitely on the list. Because they've still not managed to turn it round, have they? They've still not managed to turn it round. We've got some centre-halves that don't know head the ball. You still remember that far, love it. See, that's better from Gabbiadini. That's better because he just came off a little bit and actually picked up those clearances and those loose balls. Oh, that's all right. I know, Abra, yeah. I imagine when I first started the game wasn't that. Oh God, he's tried to dribble it. He's tried to dribble it 2 yards out. He has tried to dribble it 2 yards out. Who the fuck was that? We actually defended it. No, we didn't defend it pretty well. The right back. I'll just dribble it across. Oh, and then he ran into Tonelli and they've scored. Oh, that's what you were on about there, the ledge. Sorry. Yeah, you were on about it the other day, weren't you? I found it hard with the game. When I played that 06 or 07 database, I really enjoyed like having a look around, but I don't think and then I played the PSG one and I weren't enjoying it. I'm going to be honest, I just didn't enjoy it. That's why I stopped doing it. Here we go, Sisto. Come on, buddy. Come on. This guy was electric for me on my FM18? FM18, I think? FM19. FM19. He was electric when I had him at Sevilla. Getting absolutely battered. Two midfielders can't stay fit either. Let's get him off. €20 Pele. And it'll be good just to have a little. It would just be nice to have a little like mooch about and have a little look around, Chris. Same with that 06 or 07 database. I've told them we're a better team. You think they believe me? Bundles of pace back in the day, yeah. Oh, we need to talk about FIFA, boys. We need to talk about FIFA. We need to talk about FIFA 20. Might even show you before stream finishes. I might show you how shit I am at it before we finish. Right, Chiellini. Ooh. Header. I have found on FM20 as well, if you get a big guy at the back post like Ronaldo there leaning onto my right back, you get so much joy when the ball gets transferred to the side, look, and he's pushing against the right back. That's where Marucci for me and Fenerbahce gets so many goals. FIFA 20 bugs. Yeah, but Chris, I'm not like, if it's an FM bug, I can notice it a million miles off, but I'm a really laid back FIFA player. I only dabble at it every now and again. We haven't bought it for the last, what's a save? We haven't bought it for the last 2 years at home. We play a bit of Ultimate Team. And then when you think of the bugs in FM and the things that we see, like your right back dribbling across the 6-yard box and running into the centre half, and centre half stood still and getting tackled, I don't think FIFA 20 is that bad. It won't be Ultimate Team. I'm just going to do a little Let's Play career mode. I just need to finalise the team. I'm stuck between it being not too easy, but yeah, too easy for it to be classed as a decent save to do. And then the flip side of that is flip side of that is it being way too hard. Oh, no worries, Andy. We play it, like, so I've been streaming it for the last couple of months. Obviously, YouTube's difficult, but the tunes are... I had you actually on in the car today. Well done for putting it on Amazon Music, by the way. But yeah, there's a few people who've actually asked what the songs and stuff is, so I've pointed them in your direction. Yeah, Aston Villa's on the list. Oh, it's you, Reg. Sorry, Reg. Are you called Andy? Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I didn't realise when you put thanks. I just thought you were like a random because I did tag my Everest in it. It's weird when you don't know all these content creators' names. Obviously, I know that your mum and dad didn't name you Register FM. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, the lads love it. Obviously, YouTube we're limited anyway now. It's really hard to find music. So when you put the album out, it's been brilliant because all the other the stuff that Viking Dan puts on is just like really slow backing music, and I think sometimes it's better not to even have it on. Yeah, well, it would have been Register's nice. It's a nice little name, isn't it? Hope you're well, buddy. Sorry to hear about your... was it your nan? I think it was your nan you said it was, so... It's never a good time. Nice to see you back in the old streaming game, though, because I knew you were obviously... You were really busy at work before. You were really busy at work before, weren't you? So you couldn't really commit to the YouTube and the streaming, but... Is that because we're on lockdown now? Right, I'm just going to go get another beer, boys. Who have we got next? Oh, shit. We've got Roma. Right. We've sold a couple of players. Does that give us... We're still waiting for him to bugger off. He's a greedy bastard. He wants to leave. His contract's up at the end of the season anyway. How much have we got to spend? Ooh. Big 2 miller. Spread it out over... Spread a deal out over 25 years, can't we? Obviously, we're not going to get a big boy, are we? But... Look who it is, boys. Look who it is. Look who it is. I don't think he'd be any good up front by himself. I've already looked at Bonucci, but they wanted way too much. What do you think we need? I used to like Grassi. Yeah, no, Pinamonti. Gutted. It's one of those players that you want to take on the sort of like the journey with you, don't you? But we're just not in that. We're not in that position, unfortunately. I do think we need another striker. Jordan Hugel. Can always remember for like 3 years, it was probably about 2013, 14 and 15. Gaetan just used to go to Man United. Sampdoria is such a great club choice. They were always on. Well, it wasn't out of choice. It weren't out of choice, Andy, really, because Genoa sacked us. So we just decided to go to their nearest rivals because they just sacked Ranieri. But yeah, the club is one of those as well, a bit like Fiorentina. Like if you think of Italian football history, you think of Sampdoria and Fiorentina. They've hardly won anything. And to be fair, they're not gonna win anything with probably me in charge either. He's 2.6. Destro. How well did he do for us last year? Not great. Giroud. I loved it. Sorry. We're not going to be able to afford his wages, are we? I suppose there was no chance of that happening, was there? How much did they want for him? Why don't we offer him that? Offer him them $1 mil. And then go... I want them to sign him, pay his wages. The greedy bastards. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Hey up, Thunis is in. And yeah, but I think we looked at him last time. Didn't we look at him? Didn't we have a look at him? Hang on. Yeah, he did. Did he play for them when they won the league? Is that when he is that when he played? If I get anyone on back of the Montpellier shirt, it'll be Bakayoko. What's Sterny saying? Louis? I think we looked at this, and because it was a smaller database, he wasn't on. No, he's not on. He was there, yeah, see? I don't know what year the shirt is, actually. It won't be when Giroud was there, anyway. It's newer than that. I think it's like 2017, 2018, I think. Yeah, we did look at him. I'm pretty sure I looked at him. He's at Cremonese. On loan from Sassuolo, so we can't get him. Next season, though. With Balotelli. I love a name, boys. I love a name. Sorry. All these players that you're talking to me, I have fucking clue who they are. I love a Giroud. I love a Colin Kazim-Richards. I signed someone for Fenerbahce who's like 37 as well. But that's tomorrow night's video, so I won't spoil it too much. But I've just signed big names there. They did want big names, so it kind of fit with them what they were after. Yeah, I thought he did, and then it went straight down the shit pan for him, didn't it? It's on my list. It's on my list for FM21. Right, I just need to go get a beer. Yeah, Abri, I tried. I don't know how. So what I can, I've got your email, so I can just email you the save thingy. I thought there was something on Steam. I don't know if Rye or Paul, you might know more about this. I'm putting the save file out for people to use, the Man United one, but I couldn't find anywhere on Steam to put it on as like a save file. So I have put in the video description that just email me, and I'll put my new email in it, like my channel email, and then I'll send you it. I'll send you the link. But yeah, it's going to be available, buddy. I would buy both of them. How are you enjoying that, Furnace? It's another one that's kind of Griezmann. It's a hard one, that, buddy. We transfer link it to the channel. What does that mean? By the way, tonight's beer is beer Moretti. Expensive, that. It was £6.60 for 6 cans, but it's a bloody good beer. Right, we better play a game, aren't we? We're fit for a change. Problem, my two best players are both fucking left backs. Yeah, you'll get him on a free. Couple of years, buddy, you'll get him back. One of my favourite players of all time, Spanish-wise, 90s, was Jose Exibarria. Exibarria. That's on my list of shirts. Ooh. Did they? Foster's is bad. So I'm still after Stad or Pramen, but it's just nowhere. Just doesn't exist. I've actually taken it, like, the signs off the shelves now in the couple of supermarkets in town. Yeah, so my list of FM21 teams is growing. Montpellier, Milan, Independiente. Right, Linetti, Bamba, Lyon, yes, he was a beast, wasn't he? I was away on, was away in like Benidorm or something watching that. They absolutely battered us, didn't they? Kolarov. Oh, come on. What about? Have your edge. I've had mine. I've been bidding for one right on eBay, but it went up to like 46 quid. I've got my main series, so like this year my main series is York City, where I religiously do 2 episodes a week of that. I've got that one sorted for FM21. They like to have a couple of bigger clubs in and sprinkled around it. What you thinking? Reg? Florenzi, come on, get it. Oh, we'll just let him run through. I don't have to give you boys my big idea. I've got like a series name planned, everything. I'm a big man. I'm a big 9 man. So Edin Dzeko for me. I do love a big striker. Hard working. He was mint for City, wasn't he? He was absolutely mint. Oh, speaking of devil, well done, Chris. Well done. Fucking hell, Chris. We'll blame you for that. We're getting sacked here. Getting sacked. We're not creating. It's the first game we've not really created anything either. I think I'm going to take off. I think I'm going to take off passing to space off. Oh, it's gone in. That's gone in. Look at it. It's gone in. Fucking hell. Ooh, you're going big. You're going big. San Marino. Just as a personal thing, or Twitch, or blog, or... Yeah, they won the league. They win the league. They won the league with him, didn't they? Yeah, it'd be easy. Yeah, you just pick it up and drop it in whenever you can, though, Andy. Can't you? Right, I'm going to stream it today, boys. Or I've done a blog on season 3, or I'm going to stream a few games in season 4 or whatever. Gabbiadini. Lanetti over the top. Gabbiadini. If it was just... Yeah, exactly. You're sort of like schedule and stuff, buddy, yeah. Yeah. Be good, like, you know, if you can't, you don't have the time to stream or stuff, or write a blog, but you need to play, you want to play the game, and San Marino challenge is so long as well, innit? So you've got plenty of time, you know, to... It's not as if, you know, even if you pretty much missed a season because you didn't have time, but you're just playing it off camera or off sort of like not blogging, and you know you've got enough. There's enough legs in the series not to stream a season, or not to miss a season, but you know, just do a end of season kind of roundup blog or something like that. When the game's finished, boys, I'll talk you through my ideas for the main FM21 save, which I know is crazy because we're 6 months off, but it's in my head. It's in my head. It may change at this moment in time. I don't think it's going to change, but I want to put it out there. Just no one will nick the idea, but I'd rather me put my idea out there so people know that I'm doing it. No one else will be thinking of the idea. It's not a stupid idea, but we've played all right in this second half. Lanetti, go! We've got one. We've got one. We just need Giroud, don't we? FT Andorra. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one, to be fair, right? A few content creators. It was on my list to start with. And then I went down the route of just letting it play out for a little bit with 2, and then I wanted to do a fallen giant. I'm thinking my fallen giant will probably be Milan. Yeah, so the main series, the main series is going to be called the Special One, and we're not basing it on Jose Mourinho, but I'm going to be Portuguese. I'm going to not have played much like Jose. I'm going to have my full qualifications, but start on what I think he played like semi-pro. So I'll have it on that. Jose Trequinho. I am Portuguese. And then what we're going to try and do is kind of not create his tactic, but recreate his career a little bit. So there's going to be 4 or 5 little things that we need to do. So we're going to start off at his... We're going to start off, not at his... Well, it won't be on the game, actually. Oh, it is. Where he started off. Vitória Setúbal. That is where we're starting, in Portugal. Because that is his hometown team. That's where he was born. That was his first team. So we're going to start with them. Build them up. I'm not going to do a journeyman where I say, all right, after 2 years, we're going to move on. If I can take Setúbal to the top and win trophies with them, we'll win trophies with them. But ideally, I would like to win the Portuguese Championship with either them, or maybe move on to a Benfica or something. Once we've won it in Portugal, we then need to try and win the Champions League in a different country. He did it he's done it twice, hasn't he, with Milan and Porto. So we'll try and win it 3 times. We'll also try and win domestic leagues not in his leagues that he's done, but he's won it in Spain, Italy, England, Portugal. So he's done it in 4. Can we win it in 4 different countries? There's no not like Dr. Benji's where he's put a time frame on it, because his has gone a little bit. He's trying to get into the Europa League and stuff because he hasn't won it yet, and it just doesn't have that. I've kind of switched off from it because he doesn't have that natural feel to it anymore. So we'll just roll with it, and you guys who are watching the videos will have a good idea of how, is it time to move? I don't want to be like, all right, I'm moving on because I need to complete this challenge. I want it to be realistic to Mourinho's ambitions, and then also, trying to win trophies in other divisions basically. So there'll be start at the hometown club, win in Portugal, win 2 Champions Leagues with 2 different teams in 2 different countries, win 4 domestic titles in 4 different countries like Jose's done, get higher than him on the overall what's it called? What do you call it? The job Hall of Fame. He's the 3rd of all time. Right, so we've got a bit of catching up to do there. 3rd of all time. And then the absolute ultimate is to become number 1. So there, that's the idea. The special one we're going to call it. I'm going to pay somebody to do an intro as well, like a video, like a 10-second video instead of my hashing Premiere Pro. And that's it. So it gives us the opportunity to move around. I've never managed in Portugal properly before. Start off small, but not too small, with a little bit of story behind it. I do like Jose, so we don't have to go down his tactics, but we may look at building. So my Deportivo team is going to be a very big, strong, powerful team, very much like Jose in the early days. His Porto team, I think, was very strong physically, and then he just had Deco, didn't he? Just sort of like floating about and being the ball player. What do I say to this guy? Yeah, that went well. Like the idea. Mr. Trequinho, obviously, Jose. Only except Porto, mate. No, but Jose went to Benfica, didn't he? Jose went to Benfica, you see. Went to Benfica first and got sacked. Nuno Valente. Oh, what you got there? Do you want to say hello? Come here. You'd have to come here. Wait, you'll be slow. You'll be on in a minute. You say hello.
Hello.
You're there, look. There, you're right there. You alright?
Yeah.
What you got?
This one.
Oh, good for Lolly. Right.
Opened it by yourself.
Did you? You good?
This is dog.
Love you. Cheeky bum. Yeah, mini Treq. He always pops in once just to get his just to get his fucking face on camera. Yeah, he was at Barca. Yeah, so I don't want to stick to rules as in, because Jose did because Jose did this, I need to go there, and there. You know, because obviously he's not managed in, say, France. He's not managed in Germany. I don't want to limit it. I don't want to limit it. Sorry, I don't want to limit it too much either that way, and follow him. But we'll use his sort of like journey as a little bit of a. We've got to complete challenges to sort of like to get through the save. Oh yeah, sorry, Andy. Did you have much on? Did you have like gigs and stuff planned? Yeah, right. Yeah. We can't make it the same because also as well, if we go down the route of right, I've got to start with them, and then I've got to go to one of the big two in Portugal, and then where did he go? He then went to England, didn't he? Then to Inter, then to Madrid, and then back to England. I kind of think it's a bit for me. It'd become a bit unnatural because I'm forced to do certain things. Whereas we just say, right, we need to win the trophy. We need to win it in three different countries. It gives us the opportunity to go wherever we like, join whatever club, and it opens it out a little bit more. You know, we might spend 6, 7, 8 years at Setúbal and completely dominate Portugal before we move on. Do you know what I mean? Oh, nice. Well, not nice, Andy. It's nice that you were busy, buddy. Up until that point. I'm gonna play this guy. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Hopefully it sparked a bit of conversation. So it's hopefully it's something. There'll be other stuff going on the channel as well. I have to do another Man United one because people just go, like, a lot of my subscribers are Man United fans, so. I thought I'd knocked you all off then. Yeah, I got sacked, Josh. Who's that, Furnace? Alright, right, yeah. Cheers, mate. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. One of my patrons as well, so I appreciate your support, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm oh, Adri, yeah, but he's class, isn't he? And he's like, his mentals and stuff. And he got like really good mentals and stuff. Josh is Newcastle fan. That could be the beta, but I think loads of people might go down that route. Treq, are you going to do another Turkish? Are you going to do a Turkish? Josh, it's my first one, buddy. It's my first one in about 2 years on the game. Are you going to do another Turkish save, or have you got an idea of what? Oh no, in 2 years. I got sacked like twice in the last year. Are you going to do another Turkish save, or have you got an idea of what team? What after the? I won't do another Turk. No. It may pop up on the Jose kind of story. I would have thought not, but no. People just keep telling me to get loads of Galatasaray fans saying like, I watched it, but I want you to do Galatasaray. And it's like, well, no. Unless I get sacked as Fenerbahce, then we might go Galatasaray. But fucking set piece shock. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it's going to take as well. I don't think it'll take me right up. I'm a little bit 6 months. I don't know how many months it's got left. Obviously, I want to dominate Europe or get very close to, not dominate Europe, but be one of the big boys. So we're a long way off that. I'm talking to a lad who's in Season 3, and he's won it Season 2 and won the Championship Season 3, and he's still been given no money whatsoever by the board. So it might be a long burner, that. What season you in, Thurnis? And getting back as like a 35-year-old. Barella. Cleared. Bamba's after it. Go on, Bamba. Hit it. Oh, God. 18 yards out and he hits it to a shit right back. Now they're going to break on us, boys. No, I was just meaning if to carry on the save, I wouldn't start a new save with them, but just say like, because the Fenerbahce board are a bit dicks, to be honest. So if they did sack me actually in the save, then if the Galatasaray job for whatever reason was available, then we'd made look at it, but I'd have to get sacked first from Fener. If I think you probably weren't watching the channel, but I did my Man United save last year, and we did 10 years with Man United. Became like Hall of Fame #1, and then for one last season, I resigned as manager as Man United and took over Manchester City. Don't snake Fener. Well, it depends if they snake me. I won't snake Fener, but if they sack me, they've snaked me, because they're still not. I'm still like on B- or some shit. And I've worked wonders. I really want to be a team as well where I can take Marucci. Man U. Yeah, I joined City for it last year. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Won the league. They hadn't won it at all in the game, I don't think. It was either us or Liverpool. Oh, cleared. We're hanging on a bit. We get near the box and then just fucking pass it. He will do. He will do, right. First year because I've one single player save already. Well, you've kicked yourself into... Who have your mates chose? Yes, they are, Chris, yeah. They are. He's very good. Once again, we're going through a game where we've done alright. Just not creating. It was a big tackle. Have we lost? I think we lost every game so far tonight. Oh dear. Ah, right, okay. Alright, Reg, thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate it. Look after yourself, buddy. My journeyman save's still going strong. 2030. You at Man U now, Abri? Network 6 in Germany. Ah, right, okay. Love a network save. I love a network save. Just out of time. I'd love to stream a network save as well. I think that guy JC was... We spoke about a month ago. He was wanting to do stuff, and we said that we'd maybe try and do stuff together, but it just don't work, unfortunately, with my schedule and his schedule. They've been meant to do he would probably do it on, well, he'd maybe do it on his YouTube channel, do like a network save between us both. Right, we need to sort this shit out. We're going for it. These two hate playing with each other. Could do with a attacking midfielder, boys. Should we see if there's a 36-year-old that can play as an enganche? Nice, Chris. Just dominating. How are you getting there? How are you finding Europe? How are you? I thought you said you went to Man United, Abri. Tevez, do you think? Roque Santa Cruz was, I saw that. That's what I do a lot. Do that and just go on international caps. Oh, he's retiring. He's retiring. Should we get him in? As an enganche. Didn't want to know. Hulk? Ooh, bloody hell. Wants to be a right winger, but could be a striker though, couldn't he? I'm getting him in anyway. Oh, look at that. We've seen how much he wants. There'll be no Hulk smash. Fucking hell. Andres De La Sandra, he was a bit of a boy, wasn't he? He's crap though. He's 39. Wagner. Not the same without his dreads, is he? Need a goal scorer, boys. Jordan Rhodes. Whatever happened to Jordan Rhodes? Ooh, Diego Tardelli. He was a boy, wasn't he? What game would it have been, boys? I'm sure he was shit hot in one of them. Right, let's go back to transfer list. We'll put that in. Turan available? I never saw him. Was he available? I want to get him across in my Fenerbahce one as well. Oh yeah, I did see him. We just need a body. I don't necessarily want him to be an enganche, but that'll do. It's £5.5 a week, boys. I think we can deal with that. We can't afford loan deals as well. Yeah, it's all right, right? We'll look after him, bud. There's no one on there, is there, boys? Nick Powell. It's a problem when they're coming back from China. They're on like ridiculous money, aren't they? I might just have to go with what we got, boys. Which is annoying. I suppose Turan Turan will come in, won't he? Might as well get in Cuckoo in, haven't we? Might as well do it. Might as well do it. And we can't offer him any money. For fuck's sake. Right, we're just going to have to change the budget. What's it on at the moment? Whoop. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating. Boom. Is he still there? Director of Football Boys, sorry. Oh yeah, Nene. I don't necessarily want like an old guy, boys, but is that him? No. Don't necessarily need an old player. I was more just thinking like because we've got fucking nothing really to do the deal with. Uncle, fuck off. Who Nene was? I just want to see if we've got anyone that can play in there. This guy ain't bad. He could maybe do it. Maybe give him a go. Bebe. Oh, Bebe. Yeah, so let me know. Is the Jose idea the good idea? The special one? Let me know, boys. Yeah, it says it has the legs of obviously having been a long save and fucking hell, West Ham and Gordon Strachan in charge. No, retired, hasn't he? Anderson's retired. He's retired in real life. He retired. He retired about a year ago. Good, good. I like you liking the idea, boys. Good. Yeah, and there'll be that, and then the Man United one, which will run. I'm not sure I'm going to run it yet. If I just run it as I think I might just run it once again as a fun sort of like, fun episode, sort of like a fun Sunday chilled episode. Shit. I bet I've lost 5 on trot. I've scored 1 goal. And then there's room for something else, Fallen Giant in there to make 3 saves. How can you be asking for more money when you're playing absolutely dog shit? For this year, right? Or no, I won't do another York one. I don't want to go down the same route as being non-league to Premier League every year. Pick a team in that division and go. I only picked it because it was York and it's my team. Hopefully we'll get the opportunity to complete there. Hopefully we'll get the opportunity to complete the challenge. And once again, I'm not sure how long that's going to run. I said once we win the, I want to win the FA Cup. FA Cup's not essential, but it'd be nice to win the FA Cup with them, like first, like as a big trophy. Win the league and then Champions League. Once we've done that, the league and the Champions League, the save's over. Look at that. Have you ever had an E? Oh, we've got this guy in there. Okay. Maybe do another mighty one. Yeah, to be honest, Abri, I just don't want to have to pay much attention to the Man United one. And at the moment, the current schedule with the Man United one being so not easy, but it's quite laid back, quite chilled. It means it's easy just to pick up and let go. I did think about doing a youth development, but it means I've really got to get invested in the stage. Well, the Man United one at the moment, I can pick it up and drop it whenever I like because I'm just enjoy just playing it as it is. I'm doing a Farsley Celtic one. Okay. Any reason why I'm Farsley Celtic? Thurnis is just like... I probably won't have him, mate, because of the database. No. It's alright, we're covered now anyway. Covered. I think my phone's making it. eBay keeps going off with shirts about to end. Keeper. My only decent player wants to go. Ooh, Llorente's gone. 23 million. Plus that's not a bad deal, is it? 23 mil. Yeah, not so much that it's going well. It's just I think people enjoy Abri. Me just, and it is nice to sort of like spend money. So like my two other saves, Fenerbahce and York City, can't spend a penny, can I? Can't spend a penny. So it's nice to just have that little bit of, you get your blowout in sort of like the Man United one. Like the Deportivo one's going to be the same. We won't have money there for the good sort of like the first five seasons probably, if that, maybe more. So it's nice just to have that Man United one there just to yeah, they had to fold, yeah. Let's bring to my success. Yes, we need a fallen giant. I was thinking about bringing Magdeburg back, but it's too early. I need to leave it another couple of years. I'm just going to let him go because he's old. Let him go because he's old. God, everyone... got all these plays. That's the guy who dribbled across the 2 yards out of his own goal. Across the sort of like the goal line. He wants a new contract. We've not won a game yet, boys. Cheeky bastards. Oh, brilliant, we've got Juventus again. Red Star Belgrade, no, Paul, but only based on a lot of YouTubers have done it kind of in the past. But that kind of club, that kind of country could be an option. Sort of like a build a nation kind of thing. Is that what you were kind of thinking of, Paul? Yeah, 5 years. I think you're probably spot on there, Abri. I got Phil Neville signed for my York City. He's a good coach. Good coach is Phil. My coaching staff at York City is incredible. We're like the smallest. We've got the smallest budget in the division, but we've got the best coaching staff in every single. Yeah, something like that, or Romania, or something like that. There's a bit of history kicking about with Romania as well. Someone was pleading with me in the comments the other week to start saving Romania, and it did tweak my it did tweak me a little bit. But yeah, Paul, build it up like what do they call it? Like build a, what do the YouTubers call it? Build a nation kind of thing. FSCB in Romania. I'll have to do a bit of research. Take it, is that one of the Bucharests? I've only seen little bits. Let's see if, let me have a little look. Bollocks. Brilliant spelling, Matty. What team's that? What team is that? What's their full name? When did they change the name to that? One Champions League, 26 titles. Is there a club that's a little bit lower down in terms of history? I don't want to start right at the top. Do a little digging, a little bit of digging. Is Georgie Adji still in charge at... Oh, he's manager. Is he manager? He named himself as manager. I'm sure he's like chairman as well. They won it. Did they win it? Well, they won it once. But yeah, something along those... It doesn't necessarily have to be Stour. Yeah, yeah. Is that what they call? Why did they change their name? But yeah, something along those lines. Something that we look at dominating domestically, and I've got a Dutch save in my head as well. But that might just be a little side. That might be one that we look at doing on stream or something. We've got plenty of time, boys, haven't we? We've got plenty of time. Come on, lads, we need some bollocks. Some random shit in the squad. After all that, I don't think I'm going to be able to register Turan. Right, we need Nkuku. What's he called? Nkuku. Barasov, where are they? It was a mess with the owner and he had to change the name. What? I laughed. Oh, it sounds like a fair bit of good reading up, that. Yeah, I'm fancying a bit of Scandinavia. To be honest. The club that I pick will be a club that maybe I suppose like pulls on the heartstrings a little bit and has a good story and has maybe dropped from grace a little bit. Ooh, Julien. If that's the case, that could be the one, couldn't it? Fan-built club. Romania. Higuain's off already, 1 minute into the game. Good block. Oh, come. Oh, is it the post? Bulgaria. Bulgaria's a good shout, Paul. Very good shout. Russia's a good shout as well. Ukraine. Belarus don't grab me. Belgium. I did enjoy my time in Belgium when on the Baggio one last year. I did enjoy my time in Belgium. Oh, Bamba. I knew he was going to nick that. We just don't get a cross in. I'm going to have to change something because we're not bloody crossing the freaking ball. We're not crossing. We're not shooting. Genk. So in the Baggio one last year when I started at Fiorentina, I started unemployed, got the job at Fiorentina, got sacked at Fiorentina, and then went and did the domestic treble with them. It was really good. Really enjoyed it. Obviously Anderlecht as well. Genk had sacked their managers. They were like down in 3rd or 4th, and we had a really good squad. It was just like part of the story. Okay, we've had one shot. Crimea. Where's that then? Where's that then? That sounds like a war-torn country place. Oh no, you just can't go into transfer market either, can you? Daniel, Photoshop, buddy. What league are they in, Abury? They won't be in the top division, are they? You have to pay for it, Dan. That's unfortunate. It's just the way of the world, buddy. I was using Canva and stuff for free, and I decided to upgrade and get Photoshop and Premiere Pro, and it costs me money every month to have those two. Right, here we go. Sisto. We're going to knock it onto cautious as well, because we're in here. We're in a game. Oh, and then he just gives him the ball back. Ramsey's in. Put it wide. Ah, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Shakhtar still don't play in their stadium either, do they? I'm pretty sure their stadium's not been used for a long time. Gabbiadini. Oh, you fucking tit. You get big chances, Gabbiadini. You've got to do better than that, buddy. Corner. Oh, we've scored! I just put him on and he scored! Get in! Keep thinking you lot like 10 seconds behind me, so I don't get that instant gratification. Just put him on, boys. Don't do this to me from a free kick straight away. Block it. Block it. Eight minutes. Come on, Sisto. Just keep the ball. Keep the ball. Lanetti. Modu. Ooh. Nkunku. Oh, we're in here. See, we're just put it. Why are we working it into the box? Why are we doing this? Why are we? Oh, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Let's put it wide. This is when the game just screws you. I'm asking them to cross the ball. We've got lucky. We've had 3 clear-cut chances, though. Bamba's had a mare. 2 wide players were having absolute mares. We've won though. We've won a game of football. And it was against Juventus. I think they may have moved back 4 league games. Oh, is that what it was? Why don't you live stream on Twitch? No, just because I'd find it hard to build up on Twitch because I don't stream very often. I only stream like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, and I've only been able to get into this routine for the first time since the channel started 2 years ago. So it doesn't really make much sense. You guys that are watching are invested in my YouTube, and it makes my YouTube channel bigger and better. Yeah, in an ideal world, if I was able to stream twice a week and have good long streams and maybe 3-hour streams, I probably would move it onto Twitch and try and build up a little bit there more. But you know, I don't have many followers on Twitch. There's also loads of people on Twitch at the moment, and I'd just be one person in a, whereas one person in 100, whereas over here there's only me and the guy off FM Scout now because Luke's moved over to Twitch as well. So it helps. I think it helps me. It helps my channel grow. Yeah, that's the reason why. As a platform, Twitch is much better, no question. Can't believe we've just beaten. Where are we? Where is Genoa? 4 points. How have they done since they sacked us? Did they appoint Caro Ferreira as well? Oh, he's interim. Yeah, see. Why did they sack us, boys? Was it there? Was it there? I can't remember. So they haven't won it last 4 games. We'll get them. We'll get him. He's struggling that much then, is Alec? No. Alex, isn't it? It's Alex. Nice, Dan. Enjoy it, buddy. Don't get the chance to play it. Mrs. likes a bit of Call of Duty. She hasn't downloaded Warzone yet, though. Is that like a new game? The Warzone bit. I'm not really up on my other games, if I'm honest. Is it free? Ah, yeah. Yeah, I thought it had that vibe to it. That Valorant, is that Valorant gun? Is it Valorant? That's going to be, is that free as well? I take it when that properly comes out. That's right. Absolutely fine, buddy. I appreciate you stopping in and appreciate your Patreon donation. As I said, I'm 50%, literally 45, 50% of the way there now towards a really important sort of like life happiness goal for me, which allows me to do so much other stuff. So I really appreciate that, buddy. So thank you. Thank you. We'll catch you next Sunday. There'll be a stream next Sunday. Whether it be we're still with Sampdoria or not, we'll see. But I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Thank you. No doubt you'll watch the Juventus, I just see it on the screen. Fenerbahce tomorrow. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. See you later. We're just gonna put. Oh, should we put him in? I've just put him up under the 20s, boys, and just forget it ever happened. That. No worries, Daniel. Thank you. Thanks for it was for a short time. Appreciate it, buddy. Anyone who just stops in for a little bit and says hi, appreciate it. Thank you. There's, once again, boys, 30 people here, which was a little bit worried. Well, I weren't worried because it is what it is with all the big boys streaming their shit over on Twitch tonight. At one point, I think Dr. Benji had like 2,400 people watching him, which is nuts. But obviously that takes away from all the other streamers on Twitch, which it's not his fault, but the big boys don't mind trampling all over the little boys. So I'm chuffed that you lot are all here. Appreciate it. Just signed 2 16-year-olds. Where they come from then? Real Sociedad or something. Right. Calgary are 11th, and they're normally shit, so they were literally just survived last year, so we might be able to do a little job on them. So our next shirt might be Diego Costa. I was looking at a few shirts. This morning, and Diego Costa Spain tops come up for like a tenner. So I think that could be the next one. I don't even know if Sisto's done anything yet. No, 6.46. Right, let's have a little. I think we've got him where he wants to be. I'm going to play him a little bit as an inside forward, just so he gets in that. I did have him an inside forward on FM20, and he scored like 20 odd goals from that position. So let's see if we can just tweak it a little bit to get more out of him. To be honest, apart from the Prodone game where we played well, look at their attendance, 2,500. We're not a million miles off. It's hard, isn't it? The good thing about it, Furnace, is that if you're not content creating a save like that, you just your own time, then Bilbao's brilliant because you've really got you have time to go through each squad, looking round who's got Basque, sort of like what to call it, heritage, nationality, or whatever you want to call it. It really is a good save. I don't know if there's a thing that you can take it off. I know you wouldn't want to do it. The whole idea is, but it would be a good YouTube series, Bin Bilbao, without that. Because I think Sociedad had that, and then they kind of slowly but surely stepped away from it. Right, we've got to get that guy in who scored, haven't we? Caprari. Right. I expect to win. Boom. We'll try and focus a little. So if we go quiet for the games, boys, I just want to focus is the wrong word, but just pay a little bit more attention. It's a nice little build up there. I do like. Yes. Last year on FM19, it was all about clipping balls into the channels and being really aggressive in our press, really aggressive in our directness as well when we got the ball. But this year I have really enjoyed just keep having a little bit of a mixture. So especially with Fenerbahce, when we play really nice football, then we put a ball out wide and then we put balls in the box. So a little bit of a mixture between playing nice, pretty football and then that old school of, because I am a bit of an old school. When I do get back to managing, it's going to be like the current team, that one of the teams that I'd like to take over are trying to play like fucking Barcelona when they're bottom of like the second division. So we'll go Diego Simeone kind of style, really aggressive, rigid 4-4-2. I'm already planning. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you now actually. So I bought this book. I bought this book a couple of months ago. I've only done 5 pages on it. I'm just doing little notes. So I've got like Ancelotti's 4-4-2, Diego Simeone's 4-4-2 and stuff that I've watched on YouTube and stuff they've scored. Arrigo Sacchi, I've not wrote anything about that. Barcelona's 4-4-2 under Valverde. And then I've done a couple of match observations. Just notes, boys. That's all it is. So when I do go back to managing, I've all these things that I've picked up. Sort of like watching local league games, because I've been out of it for like 4 or 5 years now. Not 4 or 5 years, what am I saying? 3 years. Just picking up on certain things, so yeah. So I've done like a few little notes, and it's not like everything has to be relevant to local league football, so I'm only picking up, mostly it's shape stuff, not so much with the ball, because I can't turn average footballers into brilliant footballers. It'll be more of like how we set up without the ball, how we press, stuff like that. Obviously me, fucking hell, how we play with the ball is going to be pretty limited anyway, but yeah, so I just write notes. The coach's voice is pretty good. I've watched a few things on there. Keeper's had a fucking mare, hasn't he? So 1-0 up, 2-1 down. Steve McLaren stand on the touchline and shouts. Yeah. Yeah, not quite. I'm a little bit better than that. Be good if I could, like, it might even get to the point as well where we could like stream. So for you guys that are obviously supporting the channel and stuff, if it ever does get to the point that we can look at, I can look at doing a team, like not work as many hours at work, get my Saturday afternoons off so I can manage a team. It may be like we can just like stream a game. We could stream a game live on YouTube on like a Saturday afternoon, which would be mental, because it's a shit standard. It'll be a shit. It's only a dog and duck standard, but we play on a nice pitch, playing on a 3G pitch and stuff. So that I think that'd be pretty cool. Come on. I think I might even get my wing backs to be a little bit more. Yes, sister, you beautiful bastard. Thinking just having my wing backs just a little bit more aggressive. They just could get into a little bit. They just seem to be a little bit too passive. But once again, we're playing pretty well. They've got like Hakimi. How have they got him? They literally just stayed clear of relegation last year. They've got Saliba. They've got Christian Romero, who was on loan at Genoa last year. Hakimi, Rog, Simeone, Galan. No wonder they're doing pretty well. He's joining Benfica. Bargain. Inside forward for Sisto, yeah, Paul. You're right, buddy. Just getting in a little bit further forward and getting in that back post maybe a little bit more. Might just give Muru now as well a little bit more space. Have him a little bit more advanced. We don't necessarily need to be on attacking here, but we seem to be. Let's risk it. Let's keep it on. They've got Dalot as well. I think we went for Dalot actually. Oh, he's getting sent off, Paul. He's getting sent off. Fucking hell. Right, 10 minutes to go. I'm tell you what, I'm going to put Dodo on and he's just going to play it left. It's wide midfield and support. Not yet. Not yet. Most of the stuff that I've been looking at is really rigid shapes, because that's what would suit the standard that I'd be at. So obviously Ancelotti's 4-4-2 and how he presses. Simeone's there was like and pressing triggers of Simeone's was quite good. The main one was allowing them to play it out to their wide midfielder. I think that was the main one, and then forming a triangle around him and using the touchline as like an extra defender. So forcing the ball out that way, and then once it goes into like the wide midfielder, then pressing with like a left back going for left back, a winger, a central midfielder coming across, that kind of thing. I think, and as well, I think it'd be quite easy to, after a bit of practice, and it'll with sort of like amateur players, I think it could kind of work, because it's very simple things. That's why people find Simeone boring, because it's simple and it's not pretty. Well, no amateur football is pretty, let's be honest. So if we can practice being really, and they need to be really aggressive, in so like our approach to getting the ball back and stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll have to have a look. So obviously he's Dortmund and PSG sort of like style, especially the PSG one as well, because obviously it's very much, what will their average possession be? 65-70% probably. We've dug out a nice little point there, boys. But yeah, that's the thoughts. And you're helping with this, Paul, so been a Patreon and that so long, so I appreciate it, buddy. Don't know if there's any other ones that I really want. I'll pick and stuff up. I've picked up a lot of things as well. Just watching a few documentaries, even like little stuff like Sunderland Till I Die, just little things like Jack Ross said in the last series, little things that Pep says in, not necessarily tactical things, just mannerisms and stuff. Just it's probably what use half of it, but it's just there so I don't forget. So when I do eventually get back into it, I'm more prepared, a better coach than what I was, or a better manager than what I was when I left. He kind of kept it. Look what club had it minds. Okay. I am looking at 4-4-2 though. It's amazing how many local teams don't do a 4-4-2 no more, because they just think it's the out thing, not the in thing to do anymore. It's weird. And they copy styles of like the Premier League and stuff. I find it really bizarre. Right, we've got Bologna at home. Thinking it's another game we can pick up a point. We're 3 behind Genoa. We've got them soon. I'm sure we've got them soon. It's March time, I think, maybe. Yeah. We'll get that in before stream finishes, boys. We'll probably finish around midnight tonight. But we'll make sure we get that in. I think I need another beer and all. Need another beer, boys. Are we drinking tonight, boys? It is Saturday night. Let me know what you're supping. I'm just off for a beer. Oh, whiskey. It's up there with the worst for me, that Abri. Just makes me sick. Just makes me sick. When me and the missus first got together, I was... Oh, bloody hell. I was drinking a lot of vodka. I'm partial to a vodka, lime and lemonade. Beer everywhere. These are only little halves though, look. These are only... I got this in a charity shop. The guy said I could have it for free, but I felt guilty, so I put £1. I had to give him £1 for it. He asked me if I wanted the whole keg. There was like a rack of about 20 of them. And he said I could have all 20 for free. I don't know what he was expecting me to do with 20. Oh, gin, mate. Mrs. loves it, and she gets like these fruity gins. And I drink them, they still taste like fucking acid. Ugh. I used to sink back some Jägermeister in there. I'm not bad at sinking shots. I struggle on the pints, obviously, which most of you have seen. Oh, we're gonna assist us. Oh, where's that dude? Where is he? See a minute. We haven't got a nice balance in the middle at all. Never mind. Hey ND, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Let's talk about drink. Talk about drink. Thurnis, you must be drinking, buddy. You must be drinking Saturday night. I don't know what time it is for Paul in America. It's maybe too early for Paul. To be fair, no days really too early when you're on lockdown. Oof, brutal. £5 PM. Oh, you're all right, Paul. You're all right. No, whiskey's my one. So we played pub golf years ago. No, we didn't. It wasn't pub golf. We played nominate. So how it worked was that we rolled a dice or something like that or whatever. One person from each pub would go in and nominate. He had to buy the drinks, but he had to nominate 2 people to do 2 drinks. And my mate got it. One of my best mates got it. Oh, he's put it wide. And he knows that I can't do whiskey. And the idea is that you down it. Oh no, you didn't have to down it, but you had to drink it in the pub. And he bought me a double Bell's whiskey. I decided to neck it just because I hated it. And then coming out of the pub, I could feel it. This was only like the second pub, and I could feel it coming. And in the end, I just went, put my fingers down my throat and was sick outside the pub. And then off we went to the next pub. But yeah, I think that's probably the last time that I've ever had whiskey. I'd hate like Jack Daniels and whiskey and Jack Daniels and Coke. Blah. Can't do it at all. Porters and stouts. Oof. Can drink them at a push, Paul, but a stout just. We lost our first 5 games. But we've picked up a little bit. We've just beat. First game we won was Juventus. We've just drawn with Calgary, playing pretty well, and we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're playing all right. We're just not doing that final cross into the box. I'll tell you what we need to do is what we did last time with them. Wing backs on support. I don't necessarily want to go into attacking just yet. But yeah, it's been going well, buddy. Hope you're alright. What's your name as well, ND? Because you comment all the time, and it's alright in comments on the videos, but I don't really want to just call you ND. I want to get to know you, especially you guys that comment in a lot of my oh, they fucking scored. You boys that comment a lot of my videos and stuff. Oh, raw egg, yeah, yeah. I haven't done it in lockdown, but we've had all that. We've had all that in the past. Vanilla, all right. How have you ended up in the States, Paul, if you don't mind me asking? I've got Viganto as well, one of my boys. One of my boys. They've got Gary Medell at centre half. Bamber shit. Jeffrey Bamber. Olsen. Oh, you are American. After I said it, I thought maybe he's American. I just had an idea that you were. For some reason, Paul. He's in. I stay at your house for when I bring the family over to watch WrestleMania. It's on the list. Nav, appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. It's all right. It's normal. It's just so I can get used to people a little bit more. That's all. I know that you Nav now, don't I? So it's right. Come on, we deserve to get some out of this. Can't believe we missed that penalty as well. Right, Yankto, Vieira. Play him. Just slip it down the line. I find, like we were talking about FIFA before, I find some of the choices that they use in the match and are really bizarre, especially when they're supposed to be professional footballers and all. It's going to be another defeat because we can't finish our bloody chances. Come on. Oh, Bamba, Vieira! Yes! Get in. You're always in danger in FM20 when that player's lurking. Where did he start there? Dominguez just lets him go past him. Didn't track him quick enough. Boom, punished. Yeah, no, it did work. Good shout. Another point. Steady progress. Makes a massive difference. What, in terms of the speed of the computer, Josh? Yeah, I'm just trialing that out now with my Deportivo one. Because I've only added in the Spanish league. So Division 1, Division 2 and the 4 sort of like Tier 3 leagues. But then I've added in every single player in Europe and Brazil and Argentina. Yeah, I know, Paul. And it's like, for me, I find that really, really unrealistic. I always like, and I watch a game of football as well sometimes, even like real life football. I sometimes say to the missus, if I was coaching my team on a Saturday, I'd be bollocking, like if that was my left back then, that I nodded that ball out there for anyone to pick up the edge of the area. Just madness, just fucking nod it out. Just nod it out for a corner. Or if you want to be clever, just flick it over, and so it goes over the obviously the incoming wing. I don't just nod it back into edge of area. I find it really annoying. So I don't think that'd happen. You don't see that very often, do you? Like a left back, they normally are really safe. Nod it out for a corner or a throw in or something. Or try and head it, like flick it away. Atalanta, another game. These are just little games now that we can just have a little sniff at. If we can just be a little, not create. Well, I suppose we do need to be a little bit more creative. Sisto's back, which is good. The Sampdoria badge as well, boys, is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Completely right, Paul. Even think like at York City standard, they wouldn't expect. Yes, I'm using all the leagues and can't really tell. Fucking hell, what computer have you got, Josh? What do you mean you've all the leagues? What do you mean, like every single one available? Because my computer's worth 1,500 quid and... Yes, definitely, obviously, Nav. Just money, mate. They're hard to come by. It would probably be a copy. It would probably be a copy, to be honest. I've just got a list like so long, and if I get it from China, it'll probably be finished. I probably won't be Sampdoria by the time it comes, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they're on my list anyway. Just any sort of like Sampdoria top really is on my list. From any era, from like what 90s to pretty much now, because they always do good classic kits, don't they? We must be affiliated with Napoli. It's fucking bizarre. Right, boys, if we win this, which I know is difficult, we'll wait Atlanta, but we'll go above Genoa. We will go above Genoa. My West Ham away shirt ends in 15 minutes, boys. Hang on. £10.50. It's nice. I do want to buy shirts with names on and stuff. Yeah, imagine how much that'll be, Paul. Hundreds. I haven't really got those are the teams that I want. I'd like to obviously want to get a Milan one at some point. A lot of the Italian teams, I'll get a shirt at some point, but I've got no real order of shirts. What I'm gonna, saving up for. I'm just looking, and if I see a shirt that I really like, one that's maybe got a name and number on as well, I do prefer that name and number. It's a good price. It's in decent condition. It's obviously in my size. I'm only buying shirts that are in my size. I'm not buying shirts that are extra large and just keeping them. I have nowhere to hang them up in the new house, so what a strike. I only just want shirts that I can potentially wear, so hey Nevsky, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in, mate. It's late, but you're here, so that doesn't matter. Appreciate you stopping in. We've started well. That's another one. That's another one in the match engine. When people complain about FIFA, at least in FIFA you don't stand still and get tackled. And then that happens. At what point does someone actually stand still? It's like the only way Sports Interactive can get it so you lose possession of the ball for a counter-attack is if you stand still. That's a good laptop, Josh. Have you literally uploaded all the leagues? So all South America, Europe, divisions, America, Asia. Have you literally uploaded all of them? You will find it once season kicks in, and as the seasons go on, mate, it gets slower and slower because there's more information, there's more players. True. Yeah, absolutely true. But for me, FM and SI concentrate on things that don't need to be concentrated on. They knew that they weren't going to be doing massive, big changes this year. And they've decided just to throw 20 things at us, which are all little, crappy little things. Apart from, I do like the whole board thingy with the grading system. I do like that. But I wish they spent, I hope for the next 2 years, they look at the game and think, right, the transfers are all right. The training's brilliant, the development centre's brilliant, etc, etc. We're going to focus on the match engine, not so much making it like FIFA graphics, but making the animations. Like I'm happy with this graphics. These are fine. I just want them to be fluent, to be a little bit more realistic. People doing not so much the right sort of like movements and stuff, because I know that's difficult with sort of like the animations, but I don't want to see my centre midfielder just stand still and get tackled. We've scored. Do you know what I mean? Do you know? I'm sure they can. You know, they can sort it out. That they work on that. God knows what they're kind of planning for FM21. Every 2 years they sort of like release a good big game. So FM19 was big. And then FM20 was loads of little changes, and then normally every 2 years they'll do try and do a big change, whether it's to a match engine or something massive in the game. Whether they do it this year, I'm hopeful they do. Yes, that's exactly it. Well, Josh, you got a good laptop, buddy, so that's maybe why. Right, can we see this one out, boys? Can we see it out? We can move him in there. What does he want to be? Box to box, might as well just get a couple of box to boxes in there, aren't we? Free kick. And cuckoo, cleared. Hey Dan. Nobody, well, this is like the fifth, they're only half pint cans, aren't they, so. That was like my second attempt as well, so I'd done like a pint and a half. Lager doesn't get me drunk. I've only bought 6 cans. And I'm on my 5th. But I'll feel it in the morning. I'll have a fucking headache in the morning. Yours was a beast. You absolutely fucking ate it. No, I ain't downed anymore. No. I was like, when I saw it, I thought, I knew, and I didn't know if. Oh, they fucking scored. You know it's coming, don't you? At some point when you start it going around, it was obviously going to come to me at some point. I thought, oh, fuck. I did have the thing of 3 glasses, a flute, like a champagne flute. 3 of them is the equivalent of a pint. I thought, ooh, do I do 3 champagne flutes and do like 3 glasses of prosecco? But I thought that'll just fuck me up. Fuck me house. I just read that. Fuck me up. House. I think we've got one, Dan. I think we've got one. We're just waiting for a little bit of confirmation. Brand new house as well. Still getting well, it's built, but doing bits to it. So yeah, only 2-bedroom though. So the whole setup will obviously disappear and stuff. There's a downstairs toilet that is very small, but is nearly 2 meters wide. It's 1.8 meters wide. So I'm thinking I might be able to get a desk in there. Because I can't have it in the bedroom because I do a lot of stuff obviously on a night. Amy's in bed and I do my content when Amy's come back after a night shift. So I can have it in the living room, no problem. Well, yeah, no problem. Amy will let me have it in the living room, but ideally I don't want it in the living room. Yeah, Paul, probably a green screen, buddy. Yeah. If I'm in a little toilet and I can put stuff up, but yeah, living room I'll save up and get a green screen. Yeah. Yeah, so we're hopeful. We've been kind of told that we've got it. We're just waiting for the confirmation. They're gonna ask a few questions. That is so weird. No joke. My can has just moved like that across my desk. I think it's because there's water on the desk. Beer's still on the desk, but that was a bit freaky. Look at it. It's not 100. Well, it's saying it's not 100%. Because yeah, I could do that. To be fair, that'd help, wouldn't it? Oh no, no, it did move. I could do that. That'd save a bit of space as well, wouldn't it? Basically, Dan, the council don't. They get us on the list and they put us in priority, but they don't choose which people have the houses. But then the woman rang us, first of all, to ask randomly if we'd been rung to see if we'd got a house, which we thought was strange. And then she said no. Then she rang back an hour later and basically said, I've spoke to them. They've said it's all right for me to tell you, but they're gonna offer you a house. So, seeing things. So yeah, we went to look at it. It's completely closed building site. So but my boss at work, his father-in-law is like the assistant site manager and stuff. So we just need this lockdown. They would have been finished if it weren't for lockdown and stuff. They would have been finished. So when I think once they get back on light duties and get allowed to get on a little bit more, we'll have 4 weeks roughly, I think. Whereabouts are you from? No, it's not. I don't think it's haunted, to be honest. I don't believe in that anyway. Mrs. does. Where you? North Yorkshire, mate. Malton, which is near York and Scarborough, Josh. Yeah, new build, mate. Yeah, new build, new site. It's only got 56 houses on it. The house that we think that they've given us, because my mum works in planning. Amy thinks that she said they were going to give us number 39, and it's right up in the far top corner in a nice little cul-de-sac. Hopefully a nice big garden as well by the looks of it. So yeah, no one backing onto us. It's like a row of 3 semi-detached, and we're on the end, on the furthest end. So yeah, fingers crossed. A bit of a sacrifice because obviously I'm losing this room, which no garage, and I couldn't do anything in the garage anyway unless it was attached to the house because I do stuff with Ralphie. There was a thought of me saving up money because I've got a little bit of money saved from the channel and spending that on a really nice sort of shed, but it wouldn't work because I don't want to be out of the house, and me recording stuff when Amy's at work and Ralphie's in bed just wouldn't work. Office is nearby. No. But it's fine. If it has to be in the living room, it just means the whole setup will be a little bit different, you know. I won't have like now I've got my light. I've got my light on screen. Light on the wall. That'll come off. I'll just pop that up when I need to pop it up. The desk is 2 meters long, but it's just a piece of kitchen worktop. So I'll maybe just make that a lot smaller. I could probably make it to 160. So yeah, I've got my computer and I've got it on a side because it looks better because of it shows the inside of it. I'll just either put that on the floor or put it straight on as it's really designed to be. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm just happy that it's coming to an end really, and we've got a new house to move into. Apparently the gardens are a really good size, which is good. Ralphie wants 2 goals as well, which is meant two football goals, and he wants a Chelsea bedroom. I wanted to do like our gardens. Is all right. It's quite small, but the guy who's kind of taking the house back off of us, he put this fucking awful decking out, and it's horrendous. Yeah, perfect for down 2.5 pints. Ooh, Thurnis, very posh. Josh is from Rotherham. Not far, bud. Yorkshire lad. Good lad. Yeah, perfect for down 2.5 pints, absolutely. I'm hoping we don't get no sun. We get no sun in the back as well because of like, so we're like surrounded weirdly by like 3 or 4. So we have like, because we're like on the corner of a street, we have like houses behind us and houses to the side, and it's quite impending. And the guy next door has a pond, and we get loads of like fucking flies and stuff. It's minging in the back, so we're really looking forward to it because Amy loves spending time in the garden. So I think Dan, it'll be like your garden, you know, where it's just been turfed, or it'll have seed down and seeds growing. So that's fine, Dan. No worries, buddy. Abdul, how are you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. We're gonna go. How many games are we off? We're gonna get the Genoa game in. We're gonna do three more games, boys. 3 more games, and we'll call it quits because I'm hungry. Right, this could be. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, this one. Sisters, still bloody flu. We'll go with that. What's up with Tonelli? Calf. Ah. Boom. See how we get on. See how we get on. So 3 games left, boys. We'll finish with the Genoa game. Oh, Fiorentina. Didn't look out where they were in the table. Boateng and Cutrone up front. Milenkovic is still there. Where are they? They're 11th. Oh, they've scored already. How free is he in there? How free? Oh, just peeled off. Yeah, Abdul, that's what we were talking about, buddy. Yeah, we think we've got a housemate, so yeah, we 90% sure we've got one. So just a 2-bed, but a brand new house. So marking optional. Yeah, it must be. Fucking Jesus. He's probably too bothered about getting the ball down and playing it out from the back, Paul. Modern day centre half. Not really, Nav. It's been quite. I've had a couple of like. So one video. It's weird because my 10 teams to manage video that I did last year went really popular, and I got about 400 subs from that, and it went really crazy. I did it again this year and got nothing, so it was really bizarre how it worked. But in between there, the last sort of like since Christmas, my build up has been really good. I normally average between about 5 and 15 subs per day, and it's progressive. So no, not in terms of saves really. I'm gonna be honest. It's just just had regular content now. That's been the thing, getting more content out. I think having a variety of saves as well. I think because if you're not keen on lower league management with my York City one, if I just did York City, you wouldn't be at the channel. But because I've got Man United, because I've got Fenerbahce, because Deportivo is coming and taking over from Man United, I think I've got a variety of content for people to kind of. I think that's the key, especially at the moment when it's so difficult. There's so many people sort of like doing content and got to compete with Twitch. People do it. Oh, what a save! Got to compete with people on Twitch and stuff. So yeah, he's doing it. He's done it today, Paul. He's doing it today. 12 till 12. Back after a late night. How you doing, Ryan? I'm finishing. We're just about to play Genoa soon. We've got 2 games left after this. Defend, you fuckers. But yeah, now it's just a bit of hard graft. There's nothing really. Yeah, I get annoyed because there's a couple of guys in like the community just think that my channel keeps growing because I did that video like 2 years ago, and it's just bullshit. Because obviously no one watches that video no more. It's down to me doing varied content, to be honest. But yes, Chris, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate it, mate. Next Sunday, we're streaming next Sunday as well. That's next week's stream. Like a perfect example is what's it called? United City FM. Did you see that? What Dr. Benji did with United City FM? When he had like literally no subs, and then because Dr. Benji, not Dr. Benji. What Loki Doki did. That so his growth. I'm just gonna get it up now on the social blade. His growth was mental. He got we went from like 50 subs, 50 subs to like 2,000 subs, and then so he had his like way better thing than me in terms of like exposure. But then on his... So in the last 30 days, he's lost... 1, 2, 3, 4... He's lost about 50 subs. Like minus 50. So there's his graph. And he's a nice fella. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, he's lost like 50 subs. And then that other lady, like old lady plays or something, she's the same. She's like getting no, if you're gonna grow, if you get that initial boost of thingies, you've really then got to push it on. And he tries United City FM, but it's not just as easy as just getting that shout out and then you're set for sort of like set for life. I don't think that I'm as good as some creators that are even smaller than me, but at the same time, I fucking work hard at it, and I don't do the same boring stuff all the time. I kind of try and vary it when I can. Sternis is still having a nightmare in transfer window. You knew that was happening though. He's alright. He's a nice fella. I literally have no time in the day. Every time, that a bit of time now, I watch a little bit when I can here and there, click on a few vids and stuff. Did he? Yeah, there's a few CUNTs at FM Scout by the sounds of it, I think. That guy who streams on YouTube isn't particularly friendly, is he, towards Luke? Yeah, and it's a mixture of like personal preference as well. I think it does help the channel grow now, but at the same time, it helps with my channel because I keep saying to people, if I just did one save, I couldn't put out 4 or 5 videos a week because obviously if you just do the one, so like Dr. Benji, because he does it as his full-time job, he'll maybe record a video, say at 9 o'clock. He'll then play the games in between, so maybe another 2 hours. He'll maybe then record another video. Well, I don't have that enough time to have to stand and wait. Whereas with the 3 saves, I'll record them all on Thursday, together, back to back. So I'll do York City first, then Man United, then Fenerbahce. Then what I do is, I've got all week till next Thursday to play 5, 6, 10, 15 games, whatever it is, to get the new Man United and Fenerbahce ones back up. I have to do a little bit extra work with the York City one because we have 2 episodes a week. But yeah, it makes it manageable. But I do think it helps. It does help the growth of the channel. And I'll probably have another little spurt when Deportivo one, not so much, but there will be another little spurt of newcomers to the channel when the Deportivo one starts. And I get bored. Personal preference, like Dr. Benji, for me, in terms of entertainment value, is miles better than any other content creator in terms of entertainment value. But he's dragged on, and it's the same videos every single day, and and it's not that he's become boring. They're still entertaining, but I've kind of lost a little bit of, and you fall a couple of days behind, and then it's hard to catch back up and stuff. Whereas because I do them every other, I think if I just did a one series thing like Dr. Benji, but was only able to do 3 videos a week, my channel wouldn't be able to grow, you see. And then obviously Dr. Benji's nailed it with his save idea as well. The save ideas always are a big thing. Voldemort I liked at first, but I've seen his true colours in the... Is that on... Voldemort, who's that? Sorry mate, what's that off? Is that someone off FM Scout? Why are the Wilt? Furnish, you gotta just back yourself a little bit, buddy. Gotta be more positive. Inking's getting a shout out. Yeah, I think that was it, and I think Abdul, like United City guy, was like, oh my, people aren't watching my channel as much and views, and he constantly putting gifs on Twitter saying, hi guys, how you all doing? And that's not where your crowd is. Your crowd is YouTube. People, I imagine, out of all the other FM creators, there's maybe 1 or 2 out of the whole lot, out of the hundreds that are probably 100 and odd that are on there now, only 1 or 2. There's only 1 or 2 that will actually watch this channel. So you're kind of aiming at the wrong crowd, if you know what I mean. But it is what it is. It's difficult. I feel a little bit sorry because I don't honestly think that he actually thought that, like, this is it, I'm going to be getting the same. But it must be hard seeing. See, I knew when Lujo gave me a shout out, I knew that I was going to get that 2-day hit of getting shitload of subs, and then it's trying to, all the people that said they were new at the channel, it was about, right, well, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing this series, and trying to keep them rather than losing them. And I imagine you've kind of got to pretend that that's never happened, if you know what I mean, and keep doing the things that you want to do. Especially now that he's losing. Fuck, we've got no one that can play. Especially now that he's losing subs sort of like regularly. It must be a little bit of an heartbreaker, because he's a nice guy. FM Scout is his code name. Very okay. Sorry for the super chat. No problem, bud. Take it all the time. Yes, right. We just weren't creating enough, mate. We're playing all right. We've done all right in games. Look at this. Our first win was at Juventus as well. GHG's videos. No. Football Manager. Yeah, it was the first. It was the first win, right? Well, we've been doing all right. We're in games. We're competing in all the games. It's just that a little bit. We've signed. To be fair, this guy's been decent for us since we started. Pisto's come into his own a little bit. We've got rid of Gabbiadini. This guy now is playing. Even though he missed a penalty in the Calgary game, he's playing pretty well. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? 3 at the back. Wing backs. 2 defensive. 2 DMs. An advanced playmaker. A shadow striker in Neto. Is that a Wolves guy? Yeah, he's on loan. Dirty bastards. Oh, Greyhead Gaming. Yeah, I've watched a little bit of him, yeah. I think he got the shout out in the same video as what Lulujo gave me a shout out, I think. Look at the kit clash here as well. Head it back out into play when you would probably head it out for a corner, wouldn't you? Down to bare bones at the minute as well, boys. Player-wise. Oh, we're in. Finish, Bamba. Took it too close, didn't he? Chance was there and he took that extra touch. 2-4-3-1. Brilliant. Oh, they fucking scored. Offside for that. Where's it going to be featured, Rye? Is he anywhere I can see it? Or are you still working on it? I'll read that in a minute, Nav. Just got to concentrate a little bit, buddy. Not actually, it's the first game that we've not played well in. It's been a really poor half an hour. There's F. That's how Football Manager want the other team to score. They just get your centre half just to fucking stand still. So when you people say FIFA's shit, at least that doesn't happen. Look at that. In what planet would that actually happen in real life? Absolute shambles. Cranking it up and attacking. Come on. There! Oh, what? Please tell me why he's doing that. We finally got it out there. Yeah, I suppose there is. Bloody hell. I'm not getting involved in another Discord though. My phone fucking beeping every 2 minutes. Beeps at it. Ugh. Especially on a weekend, it goes off every bloody 2 minutes anyway. So I do like to make sure that I respond to sort of like every comment that appears on the channel. Right, let's change it up a little bit. I do love two players up front. If we make it through to summer, boys, we might stop being trying to be bloody nice and pretty and get two aggressive centre forwards up there. Where's he going? Absolute shambles of a pattern of play that was. Played shite in this game, boys. Yeah, buddy, yeah. Definitely, yeah. Tackle. Or even post it in the Patreon or something as well if you want. Post it on that page if you want. Paul will probably want to have a little look at it. Save. Oh, no. This game, boys, sometimes is... That sounds like a lovely midfield, that Furnace. My sort of midfield. What was that goal all about, boys? Where you just played it back into the... Well, we've been talking about it all night. Just crap sometimes. Really crap. That's why I think Football Manager... So, when people like bang on about FIFA, and I understand like the budgets and stuff, but they should be able to control that a little bit better. Football Manager. Right, that was poor. That was a poor performance. And that one as well, he had time as well. He didn't need to just thrash it away. We've got... I think this is Genoa game now, boys, as well. Oh, excuse me. We're getting binned off soon. 4 ahead of us. I might go back to my old... So we'll play Genoa game, and then how about to finish, I show you my FIFA skills just for a quick game. What, the 4-2-3-1, Paul, or the... I'm doing like 4-2-3-1 at the moment, but I'm just fancying this 4-4-2-4 that I flick to every now and again. And I haven't saved, to be honest, I haven't saved my York City tactics in a while. I need to get them saved, and I want to do a video next week as well. I want to do a video on the Fenerbahce one. And the things that I've just found in the game with it that are working really well, especially having Marucci on that left-hand side of the 3. And we need to get a team sorted for my FIFA. What with a presser? It is how I like to play. 2 up top. Bit of blood and guts. Get the opportunity to rebuild in the summer. Yeah. Then we'll pick a team for FIFA. Kind of wanted to do Milan. I'm just going to do a nav. I've just downloaded it for the PC, so thinking of doing a little series on it, to be honest. Just a career mode. Did he? Is that what I thought? I saw his bloody face. I thought, what's he up to? Twat. destined to score, isn't he? Ferreira as well. The guy who appointed as my assistant still there. He's like their interim manager. Oh, they've gone 7 clear of us as well, boys. So it's not good, is it? Gasparini's been sacked as well, boys. Yeah, so I need to pick a team for FIFA. I wouldn't mind a bit of Milan. A Milan on FIFA would be pretty good. I'm finding it. When I'm a top team on world class, so say if I was like Tottenham, like I was last night, it was Tottenham and I played Man United, I found it not too easy, but I was winning games. But then when I go and play someone like Newcastle, who I wanted to be, fucking really struggled. Yeah, no, I didn't hear that, Paul. But there's been a few, haven't there, that have broke a few rules. Must be hard for people like him though. He's probably over in the country by himself. Not much support around him and stuff, with probably family locked down in Italy and stuff. So it's no excuse for having a party, but right, here we go, boys. I'm gonna go fucking attacking as well. We're gonna go attacking. We're gonna stick it up him. So they're going, wow, okay, so they're going with a diamond. They're going with a diamond with Foyth in front of the back four. Okay. Keenan and Abubakar. There's no Pinamonte, boys, so he must be injured. Pinamonte must be injured. He's not on the bench, is he? Yeah, he must be injured. Which is a bit of a shame. We wanted to see him, but he would have no doubt scored a past us. Here we go. Quiet start. We're dominating possession. Here we go, first highlight. Too easy. Shut up with them headers. Oh god. Been waiting a whole week. Yeah, I don't think it's going to end. I think it's going to end miserable, to be honest. Here we go. Decent run. Decent run, got us up the park. I do miss Bruno Lamas. I did like him when we got him. He got him on cheap. Maybe a player that I'll try and pick up. In the Deportivo save, maybe. Right, Sisto, he's skinned him. Penalty! We've scored. We've scored, boys. Oh, is he giving it? Is he giving it? Get in! Top won't come off. I'm not drunk enough to set the top off. One 0. Oh! 2 things. When your player stands still, it's either they're going to get tackled or they're going to get 2-footed. And Foyth has decided to do a 2-footer. See you later, bud. And Gabbiadini is in. I think this is where we go, don't we? Build a tactic. I might even for next week, if I can get, because my Deportivo one's not going to be ready and I really don't want to rush it. So I might play the rest of the season off camera because we're kind of going to be alright from relegation. I might build a new team and then do a video for you guys to watch on Sunday morning ahead of the stream next week. What would you think to that? Yeah, he's hot, isn't he? I think he's hot, Paul. We'll get a decent season out of him next year. Oh, they fucking... Oh, there he is. Who said his fucking name? Who said his name? Abdul. Nav says good shout. So I'm thinking, rather than just, you know, I only get the opportunity to do I only get to do it once a week. And it'll kind of be an end. We're not far off the end of the season anyway, to be honest. We're only, what are we on? You know, we're going to be on not 8-9 games, so I can get that done in the week. Do pre-season. Try and stay in a job. Abry's England manager. He's loving life. Come here, Dini! Get in. It's going to be hopefully a good way to finish it. And Kuka and Vieira seem to be working a bit better in there. Aggressive. Bit of pace, bit of power. Lamas, what a save that is. Right, half time. They're down to 10 men as well, so we need to be doing a little bit better. Two wide men as well. Sisto and struggling. Even though Sisto had a good impact. 6.4 average rating for the boy. Muru, Gabbiadini's underneath it. And Cuckoo. Vieira. What we doing? What we doing? Oh, that's a lovely sweep. Muru. Ooh, we've scored. I don't know how the hell that has ended up going in. If that happened to us, boys, at the other end, we would be going absolutely mental. What tactic are you playing, Thurnis? Alex? Gotta stop calling you Thurnis. Oh, it hit the post, came off the defender and went in. Should be an own goal, that really. Praise. I do find that praise seems to work pretty well in the game. They've put on my youngster, Ravella. Look at my two wingers. Old fashioned 4-2-3-1, nice. Good night, Genoa. Steady. Steady. Save. Can soon do that though, can't we? We maybe don't need to be on attack. And then what I do is, for the tough games, we'll just put it down to cautious. Oh, what a ball that is. Winger to winger. Sisto is in. He's dragged it wide. Got a 4-4. I used to love a 4-4-1-1. I won the Europa League with Nottingham Forest back in FM14 with a 4-4-1-1. And I had Cesc Fabregas as a... I don't think I played him as an enganche. Probably was just an advanced playmaker on support, and he was class. He was like 35. You know that I love a oldie. Gabbiadini. Good save, Perrin. Probably the first decent save he's made. He never made a decent save for us, did he? Hankerson. Right, Vieira's got it. He's driving. This is what he's good at. Slipped in Gabbiadini. Oh, what a tackle that was. Is that Crescito? I think it was. Ankerson, Vieira. Oh, what is the header? What was that header then? I suppose he's headed it out off the pitch. It was Pajic. I did like Pajic. Sarabia. Revenge, Rai. I did say to everyone that I'm spiteful. Big win. 25 attempts. There we go. 4-2-4, boys. That's where we're going. So, yeah, what do you think if I... You did, Thernis. You did. You did. What do you think if I play the rest of the season off camera, get it ready for the season 3, do a little video for you boys Sunday morning ahead of the stream and say, right, these are the players that we've signed. And then Sunday night, 7 PM, obviously we're talking like a week's time, 9 PM, get into the stream, first game of the season, and we start the season off. What do you think? Because we're only 9 games off. We're 8 clear relegation. We're not going to go down. We're not going to go down. Do a little episode for you Sunday morning. Rather than, because what we could do is, if the stream's a big one on Friday night, on Sunday night, which they normally are bigger, we're going to get the season finished mid-stream. Like tonight we've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. And we've only been going 3 hours. Yeah, as I said, the season's pretty much set. All I want to do is try and finish a little bit higher up the table. Get past Genoa in 14th. I think that'd be good. And then we look at building, and I'll build a tactic, build a squad around that 4-2-4. Been a little bit aggressive. We will try and bring in a couple of them boys that we want, the Genoa boys. So yeah, that's what we'll do. God, good man, Rai. That could be some bedtime reading for me. Right, bear with me. I'm going to quit out the game, and I'll try and get FIFA set up. I've never done this. We'll just play a game. We'll do Milan. Who would you like Milan to play, boys? I'll be Milan. Don't say Juventus, because they haven't got the proper fucking name, have they? Anyone in Europe. I'll be on world class. And also, I need to get used to talking to you, and which may be a bit difficult, but we'll see. Inter, oh Paul, yeah, you've nailed it, haven't you? You've nailed it. Right, let me just see if I can get this working. Just bear with me, boys. I'm not great on the computer. I've never set it up, so I don't know how easy or hard it's going to be. It was a little bit fiddly working 2 screens. Don't know if I can get it to work, boys, to be honest. You put me under pressure here. Don't know if it's going to work, boys. I haven't practiced with it. And try to get it up. It's recognising it, but it's not then. It's not, for some reason, it's not coming up on there for some reason. which is annoying. Look at you lot all registering teams. I don't know how... Let me take the music off, hang on. So I've got it on my screen, but I can't get it. It's recognising it on OBS. It doesn't like me working off two screens, which is weird. Let me try it again. Let me delete that. Tell you what, let's try a new scene. Hang on. Get my ugly face up. Whoop. Put that down there. Right. Let's see if I can get FIFA. We could maybe do... I'll try and game capture and I'll try window capture. See if that works. So let me just go on game capture one more last time. See if I can get that to work. No. Oh, boom. Done it. I think I've done it. There we go. I don't know where the music's gone like. It doesn't like me using, so I've got this controller and now it's not letting me use the fucking controller because I've been titting about on there. Let's see if I... The music's now gone, which shows to me that it's not. Work it. It won't work on
Always a special
stream,
day on the calendar. Champions League final day, and it's a privilege to be bringing the game to you. My name's Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Lee Dixon.
Turn it
the
down
atmosphere is building to fever pitch. Just
I don't know if
minutes
it's too
away
loud
from
for you
kick-off
boys or not, I
time.
don't know.
It's
Is the noise alright? Is the sound alright? I don't want to touch the device side on the right with my OBS and stuff because it'll probably just send it fucking by way. But I'm going off after this game, boys, anyway, so if it's a nightmare for you, it's only a 10-minute game. Did you ride? Beautiful.
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe.
Got to get used to talking.
Pass, really.
I do realise when you play FIFA as well,
this is the Milan starting 11.
You probably, I know obviously you don't talk to yourself in Football Manager, but there's less opportunity in FIFA to talk.
Alessio Romagnoli in central defence.
Good start.
And a goal.
Good start, wasn't it?
Well, it's always best to get your nose in front in the final. Really puts the pressure on the opposition.
Oh dear.
Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like.
Oh dear, oh dear.
The predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
Athens, nice.
And back playing here with Inter, the team holding the advantage.
Well, not nice, right? But you know what I mean. Nice to visit them.
They've given it away.
This is what I mean at the moment. I'm kind of in between. I'm too good for professional, but then I'm finding it a little bit difficult. Too difficult to play.
Martinez.
To play it in world class.
Opportunity it is.
Fucking hell.
He knows more than most about the art of finishing. Romelu Lukaku. So 2-0 now.
Good start. Oh, what is he doing there?
It is the game that the world
Series could be an
truly
absolute shambles,
focuses on.
boys.
The Champions League final. Only two
Might have to
teams
pick Inter.
left in the quest for European glory. Who's it going to be tonight, Lee?
Well, it's a toss of a coin for me. It's a really big night for everybody. All that hard work leading up to pre-season training, going through your domestic league, playing Champions League on and off, the winter break, all of that culminates in tonight. Very, very big
We're
night
blaming
for
keeper in
everybody
FIFA, Abdul.
concerned, supporters, but most so the players. They have to stay focused, play the game, not the occasion.
What is that
And
touch?
providing width,
Ericsson.
crossing possibilities. Well, the clearance half-hearted.
Kaku's chasing. Oop, he's done me.
Barella
Oh, give them goals.
might be able to set up the chance. Can they put it away?
I'm crap at defending. Probably do a little video at some point with like when lockdown's gone. I want to play the Mrs. Draft, FM draft, but I also want to play her on FIFA. She was better of me last. I was better last couple of years, but the first couple of years we've been together, she
Rebic
just
has
smashed
it.
me. Maybe because I
Well,
just
that's
can't
very
defend.
smart defending, and now they have the
I
ball
just go
again.
and slide in, try and
As they
take them out.
continue to pass it around, the attack goes through Lukaku. Lukaku! Dealing
even
with
get
the
a
threat
string
that
of
was
pass
real. Paqueta.
This is where I struggle now, where we've got this build-up, and everything then just becomes
Lucas
really
Paqueta.
slow
Theo Hernandez
and
now.
really methodical.
Benassa.
They
Fonte
sit in
has
their
it.
little shape.
At times they make passing look easy. Kessié. Theo Hernandez. Rebic.
Oh, he's offside.
And
What a
that
tip.
is offside. Giving the ball to the opposition that time.
What touch was that?
Ericsson. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Room to manoeuvre on the
Quick.
wing.
As I'm always quick.
Lukaku might fancy it, you know. Not messing around with that clearance. Brozovic
Forgot Barella.
might be able to get in behind the defence. And this is Brozovic. He's got to score! Absolutely
Ooh la la.
magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
The referee has gone back now to hand out the yellow card. Opted for the laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing. Well, there's just no cohesion, Derek, in this defence, and they're taking full advantage. They're creating so much from midfield, and the forwards are having a half-decent day as well.
I do find it really hard. I don't know if you other boys that
The ball
play
with
FIFA,
Martinez.
like to break teams down. I
And
did see
options in
seen
the
a couple of
centre.
YouTube videos of people whinging about FIFA that
Can
it
he
was
put it away?
a lot well. Let's give
And
it
a big
a
moment
lot of
because the
nil-nils
referee
and
has
stuff
pointed
like
to the
that.
spot. Penalty coming up. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think.
Yeah,
and the
they do and they
referee's
do,
making
Abdul. I
that
think it's a mixture of
absolutely
people
clear.
just
I
getting a
like
bit
that, Derek.
fucking
Good
posh with it.
refereeing.
But I've never
Nice
been a
and strong,
goalkeeper.
told the player exactly.
I've missed it. I don't know how to say it. We didn't need to.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Samu Castillejo. And they switch to an even higher
Oh, it was the
gear.
wrong pass. I wanted it to
A
go to
really top-notch
Rebic.
piece of defending.
Rebic was the one.
Ibrahimovic. Useful looking ball. Rebic. And given the defender's touch, the referee says
Typical
corner.
Lukaku.
Well, Romelu Lukaku, a player who can finish with the very best of them, and proving to
Just
be a
missed a
very
pen.
difficult opponent in this match, Lee.
Well, his movement is so good. You can see why he causes defenders so much trouble.
Lacking in direction with that header. He was under duress.
Yeah, defender just put him off a little bit, but it was worth an effort. If
Between
he goes in,
what
he's
the
a
levels
hero.
of what I'm struggling for Abri.
Now Brozovic. Lukaku. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that.
Fuck me.
And the ball's been given away by Lukaku.
We'll do a change of tactic at half time. Let's get
Lukaku.
Rebic.
Ericsson.
I did play when I played with Milan before, and I won Italian Cup against Genoa. We did like a 3-5-2.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Concede another one before half time.
Well cleared away. Now Samu Castillejo. It's with Ibrahimovic.
Just nothing. Like, what can I do here? It's like nothing. No runners really going beyond or
for the
anything.
first half.
We've lost like half the viewers we play FIFA. Note to self. Right, let's go on. There we go.
45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Candreva. And now De Vrij. Martinez. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Cutting the ball back.
Past everyone.
Delivering it into the box.
Block.
Whatever it takes to keep them out. And firing it into the area. It didn't happen for them. Eriksson. Brozovic.
Fucking bugged off
Opportunity
here.
to deliver the cross. Eriksson.
Here's a touch, lads. See, if I just went on professional as well, boys, I
Inter's possession
won't be
stats
smashing
are
them, but it'd be too.
Don't
As a
control
series,
the ball in midfield. It's very difficult to have
I hate
enough
playing
of
a
the
game
ball
when you find
to
it
create chances
too
for your
easy.
strikers,
It
and
would be
really
if I
has
did it
been
on
a dominant
professional.
performance.
Kessié has it.
Fuck off.
Given away.
My language might, even my potty mouth might be even more, boys.
Can he put it away?
Oh, look.
here?
Lukaku's
Fair to
up
say,
there.
that is a moment he would love to have back lead.
Well, I would have gone for power, but he went to place it in the corner. Not very good at all.
Coming onto the pitch, number 7, Alexis Sanchez.
So a throw in here.
I didn't mean that. I wanted to fizz it out to right
Substitution
centre
time
half.
it is.
They brought Sanchez on as well. Ooh, I might be
Shoots
into
in
you
the
though.
centre.
But it
Eriksson.
annoys me. It really annoys me.
And slipped through
Same as Football Manager
beautifully.
with all the like this.
Well, not
It would annoy the
quite.
hell out of me. Juventus not being Juventus.
Possession changes hands. The interception there. He has
I don't know if I
plenty
can
of
deal
support.
with that. There's a long season thing having them called. What they call like they call something like Pinamonti or
Martinez.
something like that.
Eriksson veering in field here. It could be up for grabs. And the keeper gets in the way.
Substitution for Inter.
All right, now, yeah, I'm literally going after this, but it was just a little bit to finish. There's a laugh just to finish. See if I can get it working. No problem, buddy.
And he's fired over the corner. And a corner there that really lacked guile. He's played it out over the touchline. So a throw in to restart things. He's got space. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's
Have
his
it.
job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Romagnoli. Andrea Conti.
Oh, fuck off.
Untidy in possession.
I wanted him just to come at me a little bit, and then when he got
Martinez.
close, I was just going to pass it round him, but I let him get too close.
Sanchez.
Good tackle.
Clean challenge. Good thing from his point
Best
of
thing
view.
I've done, boys. Lost it again.
Çalhanoğlu. Paqueta. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Well, the fans enjoyed that pass.
Click one into channel. Is he getting it? He's getting it. He's getting it.
And the emphasis is on creativity. And the cross not quite
Shit.
accurate enough.
It's best pass done at game like that. Through ball.
Moses. Lukaku. Gagliardini. Moses.
Victor Moses. Is he it?
Lukaku.
Oh yeah, he is. Is he it?
And
Must-
here
well, he
is
must be.
Gagliardini.
Must be.
Lukaku. Moses. Tremendous block.
Just run out of steam a little bit of Inter, haven't they? I think
Paqueta.
in the league.
Rebic. Lucas Paqueta. Ibrahimovic. Real
Here we go,
chance.
lads. Here we go. Here we go.
It has to be, surely.
Oh, I've missed it. I missed it. Took it too close.
Well, what an opportunity, but
Too
really
close.
good defending, you've got to say. Benassa. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Paqueta. Staunch rearguard action. Ibrahimovic.
Look at my options.
Kessié has it. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball.
Oh,
Now Brozovic. Moses.
oh tackle it, but straight to him.
It's all about translating threats
Just got that
into
Kessie goal. We just had a little come into it now.
Benassa. Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan just slows the whole game down.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, they have it again.
I just wanted an option. There was like no real option off him then. Just wanted a little free ball so he could
1
thread it in.
minute remaining.
Rebic just stood.
The ball with Martinez.
The fourth official has
Lukaku.
indicated there will be a
The
minimum
electronic
of
board
2
has been held
minutes.
aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Ibrahimovic. Ante Rebic has it.
Offside. What the fuck was
And that was a very fine read. And offside it is.
Yasin, yeah. Yeah, this is it, buddy, yeah. I'm still shit. I'm shit at this as well. Yeah, we just finished, Yasin. We just beat Genoa in the derby with Sampdoria. We only had 9 games left, so I said, right, I'll just play FIFA for a bit of a laugh, because I'm looking at doing a FIFA series. I'm really undecided of what team to go with, and because I'm too good for a professional and too shit for world class. So I'll need a couple more weeks. Excuse me, I want to get the Deportivo one going anyway, but yeah, right. There we go, boys. Thanks to everyone who stopped in tonight. Muchly appreciated, especially when there was all that stuff on Twitch going on tonight with the FM creators. We had like over 30 people in the chat a lot of the time, so muchly appreciate it. Thank you to Rye Carps for being a Patreon. I said I'm 50% there now towards my little life goal, so I appreciate that. Stream next Sunday, Sampdoria, start of season 3, hopefully with transfers. I'll put a video out for you to watch on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, so you can see what transfers I've made. It'll just be a quick transfer video, and then start of the stream, we'll get straight into the first game of the season, and loads of content tomorrow. We've got Man United last episode tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. We've also got Fenerbahce, start of season 3. We're playing Salzburg in the Champions League. Next week, there'll be some, obviously, more York City episodes. There may be a chance Deportivo might start. Deportivo's going to be a Wednesday night, I think, or a Thursday night. So that may start. That may start next week, but we'll see. Right. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Muchly appreciated as well. Rai as well. Yasin's just subscribed. Appreciate that. All you Patreons and people that are not Patreons but are always here. Abri, Abdul, Furnace. It's muchly appreciated. Muchly appreciated. And yeah, we'll see you next. We'll see you next Sunday. We'll smash it. We'll get that 4-2-4 going. We'll get that 4-2-4 going. We'll get 2 good strikers and we'll dominate Serie A next week. Right. Cheers, boys. Thanks for watching. See you later.